She couldn't pay the mortgage. Her husband had just died, she was grieving, and the mortgage was due, but she didn't have the password to their bank account. She called the bank. They said, "We need a death certificate." She got the death certificate. She went back to the bank. They said, "We need proof you're the executor." She said, "We didn't have a will." They said, "Then you need to go through probate court." 6 months later, 6 months, she finally got access to the account. In the meantime, she drained her personal savings, borrowed money from family, and almost lost the house. All because she didn't have a password. I'm Lynn Stone, and this is the Flip Side of Death podcast. Today will be the first part of a two-part series where I'm going to do a deep dive into money, passwords, and the accounts you forgot about. If your partner can't access your money, they can't pay the bills. Let's fix that. Let's start with the basics. Your accounts. Bank accounts, credit cards, investment accounts, utilities, subscriptions. You have dozens, maybe hundreds of accounts. And your partner probably doesn't know about all of them. Here's a sobering statistic. 70% of people don't share passwords with anyone. When they die, their family is locked out. So let's create a master list. Step 1. Identify all your accounts. Go through your email, your phone, your wallet, your mail. Make a list of every account you have. Banking could include checking accounts, saving accounts, money market accounts, certificates of deposit or CDs. Credit would include credit cards, store cards, gas cards, lines of credit. Investments would include brokerage accounts, retirement accounts such as 401k, IRA, or Roth IRA, pension plans, stock purchase plans, or cryptocurrency exchanges. Insurance could include life insurance, health insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, disability insurance, long-term care insurance. Utilities would include electric, gas, water, trash, internet, cable or streaming services, and phone, which would include your cell or a landline if you still have one of those. Subscriptions would include streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, music services such as Spotify or Apple Music, news sites, software subscriptions such as Microsoft or Adobe or anything other like that, gym memberships, meal delivery services, Amazon Prime, or storage units. Loans would include mortgage, car loans, student loans, personal loans, home equity line of credit. Others, such as PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, airline miles and hotel rewards, Amazon, eBay, Etsy accounts, social media accounts, email accounts, domain names you own, cloud storage, such as Dropbox, Google Drive, and iCloud. That's a lot of accounts. Most people have 50 to 100 accounts they don't even think about. Step 2, document each account. For each account, record 1, the account name, such as Bank of America checking, 2, the account number, 3, the username for online access, 4, your password, 5, security questions and answers, 6, website or app, 7, customer service phone number, 8, account purpose, such as primary checking, emergency savings, etc. 9, automatic payments linked to this account. Step 3, decide on secure storage. You have options. Option 1 is a physical notebook in a safe. Pros could be no risk of hacking, simple and accessible, but some cons can be that it could be destroyed, needs to be updated manually. Only one person can access at a time. Option 2 could be a password manager or a digital vault. This recommended services include LastPass, 1Password, Dashlane, or Bitwarden. The pros to this include that it's encrypted and secure. It can be accessed from anywhere. It's easy to update, and you can share access with trusted people and automatically fills passwords. The cons is that there's a monthly fee, typically $3 to $8 a month, requires remembering one master password, and vulnerable to hacking, although rare with good security. Option 3 is an encrypted document. Create a password-protected document through Word, Excel, or a PDF. Pros are that it's free, it can be backed up to the cloud, can be emailed or shared. The cons is that it's less secure than a password manager, it's harder to update, requires remembering encryption password. My recommendation is to use a password manager for day-to-day convenience. Also, create a physical backup in your life and legacy binder. That way, if the password manager fails or your family can't access it, there's a backup. Step 4, share access with your trusted circle. Your partner must know where the password list is, how to access it, the master password if using a password manager. Consider also sharing with your executor, a trusted adult child, and your attorney. Step 5, update regularly. Passwords change, accounts get added or closed. Set a reminder to review your list. Quarterly, quick check for major changes. Annually, complete review and update. Security considerations. I know what you're thinking. Isn't it dangerous to write down all my passwords? Yes, if they're not secured. That's why you 1. Use a password manager with strong encryption. 2. Keep physical copies in a safe or lockbox. 3. Only share with trusted people. 4. Use two-factor authentication where possible. 5. Don't email or text passwords. So here's your action step. This week, create your money master list. Start with just your 10 most important accounts. 1. Primary checking account. 2. Primary savings account. 3. Credit cards. List all of them. 4. Mortgage or rent payment. 5. Utilities. 6. Investment accounts. 7. Retirement accounts. 8. Life insurance. 9. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. 10. Email accounts. Document the account numbers, usernames, passwords, and how to access them. Store securely and tell your partner where it is. Now let's talk about bills. Your regular recurring expenses, the ones that keep the lights on and the roof over your head. When someone dies, bills don't stop. The mortgage is still due, the electric bill still comes, the insurance premium still needs to be paid. But if your partner doesn't know what bills exist, when they're due, or how to pay them, things fall through the cracks. Let me tell you what happened to a woman I know. Her husband handled all the bills. She never looked at them. When he died, she didn't know what bills they had, when they were due, how much they were, or how to even pay them. She missed the property tax payment. The county put a lien on her house. She missed the homeowner's insurance payment. Her policy lapsed. Then a pipe burst. $15,000 in water damage. No insurance. All because she didn't have a list of bills. So let's create one. Step 1. Compile a list of all recurring bills. Go through your bank statements and credit card statements for the past 3 months. Look for recurring charges. List for housing, your mortgage or rent, property taxes, homeowners or renters insurance, HOA fees, and home warranty. For utilities, list your electric, gas, water and sewer, trash and recycling, internet, cable, streaming services, phone, cell, and landline. Insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, disability insurance, and umbrella insurance. For loans, your car payment, student loans, personal loans, credit card payments if you carry a balance. And subscriptions, streaming services, gym memberships, software subscriptions, news sites, meal delivery. And other things like childcare, pet care, such as grooming, boarding, or the vet, lawn care or snow removal, house cleaning, and storage units. Step 2, for each bill, document 1, the service provider, like Duke Energy, Verizon, etc. 2, the account number. 3, the amount, or average if it varies. 4, the due date, first of the month, the 15th, etc. 5, how it's paid, auto pay, manual, online, check. 6, payment method, which bank account or credit card do you use? 7, the website or the app for online payment. 8, customer service phone number. 9, username and password for online access. Step 3, note automatic payments. This is critical. If bills are set to auto pay from a bank account or credit card, your partner needs to know. Why? Because if that account gets closed or frozen after your death, the payments will fail, and then services get shut off, credit scores get damaged, late fees pile up. For each automatic payment, note what bill it pays, what account it pulls from, when it processes. Step 4, create a bill calendar. A simple calendar showing when each bill is due can be incredibly helpful. You can use a physical wall calendar, a spreadsheet, a digital calendar with reminders, a budgeting app, such as Mint or YNAB or EveryDollar. Step 5, review and update regularly. Bills change, services get added or canceled. Review your bill list monthly, check for changes, and annually, complete review. Pro tip, consolidate payment methods. If you have bills auto-paying from 5 different accounts, consider consolidating. Maybe everything auto-pays from one checking account or one credit card. This makes it easier to track and manage. What happens to bills after you die? Here's what your family needs to know. Bills in your name only, your estate is responsible. It must be paid from your assets before inheritance is distributed. If there aren't enough assets, some bills may go unpaid. Joint bills, such as the mortgage, utilities in both names, the surviving person is responsible. They continue paying as before. Secured debt, such as a mortgage or car loan, the asset, which would be the house or the car, secures the loan. If payments stop, the lender can repossess or foreclose. The surviving person can keep the asset if they keep paying. Unsecured debt, which would be credit cards or personal loans, will be paid from the estate. If there aren't enough assets, creditors may not get paid. Surviving spouse is not responsible for deceased spouse's individual credit card debt, and that's in most states. Important, don't let creditors bully you. Some creditors will try to convince surviving family members that they're responsible for the deceased debts. In most cases, they're not, unless they co-signed or it's a joint account. If you're not sure, consult an attorney before paying. So here's your action step. This week, create your bill master list. Go through your bank statements and list 1. All recurring bills, 2. The due dates, 3. Payment methods, 4. Automatic payments. Put this in your life and legacy binder. Walk your partner through it. Show them how to pay each bill if they've never done it. Because the lights need to stay on, the mortgage needs to get paid, and your partner shouldn't have to figure it out in a fog of grief. Let's talk about something most people don't think about. Online money transfer apps. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, Google Pay. You probably use at least one of them. Here's the problem. When you die, what happens to the money in those accounts? Most people don't know. And most platforms don't make it easy to find out. Let me tell you a story. A man died with $2,300 in his PayPal account. His widow tried to access it. PayPal said, "We need a death certificate and proof you're the executor." She provided both. PayPal said, "We're reviewing your request." 6 months later, she was still waiting. Eventually, she hired a lawyer. Cost her $1,500 to get access to $2,300. So let's talk about what you need to know. Step 1, inventory your accounts. Do you have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Stripe if you run a business, Square if you run a business, or other payment apps? Step 2, understand each platform's policies. Each platform handles death differently. PayPal allows an account transfer to a state, requires death certificate and executor documents, and can take months to process. They may freeze the account immediately upon notification of death. Venmo is owned by PayPal and has similar policies, requires legal documentation, and the account can be closed and funds transferred to the estate. Cash App requires legal documentation. The process can be slow and may require court order in some cases. Zelle is tied to your bank account. You can access through your bank, not Zelle directly. Follows the bank's estate procedures. Apple Pay and Google Pay is tied to your bank account or credit cards. Access those accounts directly. The apps themselves don't hold money. Step 3. Document your accounts. For each platform, record the account email or phone number, the username, password, security questions, current balance, which would be approximate, the linked bank accounts or cards, and pending transactions. Step 4. Designate a digital executor. Some platforms allow you to designate someone to manage your account after death. If available, set this up. If not, make sure your will or estate plan designates a digital executor who has authority to manage all your digital assets. Step 5. Keep balances low. Don't let large amounts of money sit in these accounts. Transfer funds to your bank regularly. Why? Because 1, they're harder to access after death. 2, they're not FDIC insured in most cases. 3, they're more vulnerable to hacking. Step 6, consider your wishes. What do you want to happen to money in these accounts? Your options are to transfer to the estate distributed per your will, donate to charity, or give to a specific person. Just be sure to document your wishes. And what about cryptocurrency? Oh boy, this is a whole other level. There's over $200 billion in cryptocurrency that's completely inaccessible because the owners died without sharing their passwords or recovery phrases. If you own cryptocurrency, document one, what cryptocurrency you own, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Two, how much, such as the approximate value, which we know that changes minute by minute in some cases. Three, where it's stored, such as on the exchange, a hardware wallet, a software wallet. Four, your account login information. Five, recovery phrases or private keys. This part is critical. Six, instructions for accessing and transferring. Store this information securely. Do not email it, text it, store it in unencrypted files, or tell random people. Do use a password manager. Store physical copies in a safe. Consider a safety deposit box. Tell your executor where to find it. Consider a crypto inheritance service. Some services specialize in crypto inheritance, such as Casa, Unchained Capital, Trust and Will, which includes crypto planning. They help you create a secure inheritance plan for digital assets. So here's your action step. This week, 1. List all your online payment accounts. 2. Document login information and balances. 3. Research each platform's death policies. 4. Transfer large balances to your bank. 5. If you have cryptocurrency, document access information securely. Put this in your life and legacy binder and tell your executor where to find it. Because $200 billion has been lost forever, don't let your crypto die with you. All right, let's recap. Today we covered 1. Account information and passwords, which includes creating a master list of all your accounts, document usernames, passwords, account numbers, use a password manager and physical backup, share access with your trusted circle. 2. Household bills. List all recurring bills and due dates, note automatic payments, create a bill calendar, walk your partner through how to pay each bill. And 3. Online money transfer apps. Inventory your PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, etc. Understand each platform's death policies. Document login information. Keep balances low. And for cryptocurrency, document recovery phrases securely. Here's what I want you to do this week. 1. Create your money master list. List your 10 most important accounts: checking and savings, credit cards, mortgage, utilities, investments, retirement accounts, life insurance, PayPal or Venmo, and email. Document usernames, passwords, account numbers. 2. Create your bill master list. List all recurring bills, due dates, and payment methods. Money is power, but only if your family can access it. Documents are keys, but only if your family knows where they are. Next week, the second part of this topic, where we will cover taxes, insurance, and investments, wills and trusts, and unclaimed property. Until then, create your list, tell your partner where everything is, and remember, death is inevitable, chaos is optional. I'm Lynn Stone, this is The Flip Side of Death, and I'll see you next week.